In the shadows of the Apollo moon landings, a new chapter in space exploration was on the horizon. The year was 1973, and the United States was about to make a monumental stride with the launch of Skylab, America's first space station. This wasn't just any spacecraft. Skylab was a mobile laboratory, orbiting Earth, designed to conduct scientific experiments in zero gravity. The anticipation was palpable, as scientists and astronauts alike prepared to push the boundaries of what was possible in space exploration. As the Saturn V rocket prepared to launch, Skylab was poised to open new frontiers in the understanding of space and science. May 14, 1973, marked a historic day. But soon after launch, Skylab faced its first critical challenge. The mighty Saturn V rocket, a behemoth of American engineering, roared to life, propelling the United States' first space station towards the stars. This was not just a routine launch, it was a spectacle of human ambition and technical prowess, watched by millions around the world. As Skylab ascended, a sudden and unexpected event threatened the entire mission. The micrometeoroid shield, designed to protect the station from space debris and solar radiation, tore away. This catastrophic incident exposed Skylab's bare skin to the unforgiving vacuum of space, leading to a significant loss of power and a drastic increase in interior temperatures. Engineers on the ground watched in horror as their monitors displayed the grim reality. Skylab was severely damaged. The situation was dire. Not only was the physical integrity of the station compromised, but the safety of future crews was at risk. The dream of a space laboratory seemed to be unraveling before it had even begun. With Skylab damaged and vulnerable in orbit, the mission that began with triumph quickly turned into a race against time. Back on Earth, NASA's finest minds were thrust into a battle to save Skylab. As the space station hurtled towards its orbit, an unexpected crisis unfolded: the loss of its micrometeoroid shield. This critical damage threatened not just the safety of the astronauts, but the entire mission's viability. In a true testament to human creativity and resolve, teams of engineers and scientists at NASA's control centers worked around the clock. They needed a fix that was both quick and effective. The solution? A unique parasol-like sunshade designed to be deployed from within the damaged Skylab. This innovative idea was nothing short of genius, a real-time engineering marvel crafted under the pressure of impending disaster. Coordinating with the astronauts aboard, the first crew bravely undertook the task of deploying this makeshift sunshade. It was a risky operation, requiring precision and teamwork between space and ground like never before seen. The deployment was not without its challenges, but through perseverance and clear communication, the sunshade was successfully unfurled, drastically reducing Skylab's internal temperature. Through ingenuity and teamwork, Skylab was stabilized, setting the stage for unprecedented scientific discovery. With Skylab saved, astronauts could now embark on the true purpose of the mission: living and working in space. Aboard this orbiting laboratory, astronauts adapted to a life where feet rarely touched the floor and where the sun rose and set 15 times a day. Here, in this unique microgravity environment, they conducted experiments that were impossible on Earth. From studying the Earth's atmosphere to observing solar flares directly, Skylab offered a new perspective on the universe. The daily life of these space pioneers was rigorously scheduled, but filled with extraordinary experiences. They floated from module to module, performing experiments that explored the effects of prolonged space exposure on the human body. These studies were crucial, shedding light on how weightlessness impacted muscle and bone density, and how various bodily systems adjusted to life without gravity. Adapting to space also meant overcoming unexpected challenges. Simple tasks like eating, sleeping, and exercising took on new complexities in zero gravity. Meals were specially prepared to prevent crumbs, which could float away and damage equipment. Sleep was a challenge too, with astronauts strapping themselves to prevent floating aimlessly around their sleeping quarters. Despite these hurdles, the crew maintained a sense of humor and camaraderie that turned Skylab into more than just a collection of experiments and equipment. It became a home, a place where humans lived, worked, and marveled at the vastness of space. Skylab had become more than a station. It was a home in the stars, a testament to human resilience and curiosity. Though Skylab's time in space was finite, its impact was everlasting. This orbiting laboratory redefined our understanding of the sun, capturing thousands of images and vast amounts of solar data that astronomers would analyze for decades. It gave us unprecedented insights into solar flares, sunspots, and coronal holes, phenomena that are crucial to understanding space weather and its effects on Earth. Skylab also revolutionized our knowledge of how humans could live and work in space. Its experiments in life sciences provided invaluable data on the effects of prolonged weightlessness on the human body, including changes in bone density, muscle mass, and overall human physiology. These studies laid the groundwork for future long-duration missions. After 6 years in orbit, Skylab's mission came to a close as it re-entered the Earth's atmosphere over the Indian Ocean in 1979. Though it met a fiery end, the lessons learned from Skylab were instrumental in the design and operation of future space stations like the Mir and the International Space Station. Skylab not only expanded our horizons in space, but also left a legacy of knowledge and inspiration for future generations. From fiery challenges to groundbreaking discoveries, Skylab's journey was a testament to human spirit and ingenuity. This pioneering space station not only expanded our knowledge of the universe, but also paved the way for future endeavors in the vast expanse of space. As we reflect on the achievements of Skylab, we are reminded of the relentless pursuit of knowledge that continues to drive our exploration further into the cosmos. Each mission builds on the past, inspired by the courage and collaborative spirit of those who dared to reach beyond the familiar. As we continue to reach for the stars, Skylab reminds us that with courage and collaboration, the possibilities are limitless.